Evolutions of Airbus planes 1972 till 2021. Hello and welcome back to the Luxury Kingdom. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. This will be an extremely interesting video since we'll be talking about the evolutions of the Airbus planes. Let's begin. The Airbus A300B flew for the first time on October 28, 1972. The A300B was then taken on an overseas sales trip by Airbus. Despite receiving orders from international airlines such as Lufthansa, Thai Airways, South African Airways, as well as Korean Air, Airbus was completely shut out of the US market. All of that transformed in 1978 when Airbus gave Eastern Airlines for A300S for a free 6-month trials. Eastern Airlines would only have to pay for its customized interior. Borman bought 23 more Airbus A300S after the completions of the 6 months. Airbus has landed in the United States. The A310 Airbus second type was introduced in July 1978. It was a shorter version of the A300 with significantly more range. Air France confirms its intentions to purchase 25 of them to be launch planes in June 1981. In 1989, Airbus introduced the A321 as an extended version of the A320. Airbus completed the A320 line in 1993 by introducing 2 smaller models, the A318 and also A319, with almost 14,000 planes booked since its launch. The A320 series has now become the world's finest selling airplane. The A320 was the first airliner to include a computerized cockpit plus fly-by-wire technology. As per Abulavia, the A320 is Airbus's best accomplishments to commercial aircraft because of its numerous technological advances. In 1985, Airbus snatched John Leary from Piper to become its North American sales director. The hiring was a brilliant tactic. The New Yorker had risen through the ranks to become the company's worldwide head of sales by 1994. Leahy is well known for his audacious sales pitches. As a result, perhaps Boeing's oldest and most loyal clients are frequently pursued and effectively won over. By the time Leahy left Airbus in January 2018, he had already helped the company over $1 trillion in planes. Airbus introduced 2 new wide-body planes in the early 1990s to mixed reviews. The 4-engine A340 made its first flight in 1991, followed by the twin-engine A330 in 1992. The A340, which was introduced at the end of the era of 4-engine, was a commercial flop, with only 377 planes sold. However, the A330 still remains to be the firm's best-selling wide-body jet, with over 1,700 orders placed to date. In terms of size, the A330 as well as the A340 are similar. The A330, on the other hand, was built for mid to long flights, and the A340 was built for long as well as ultra-long haul trips. However, with more contemporary turbofans, a somewhat less expensive A330 could efficiently operate almost all of the A340's routes, thereby leaving the latter outdated. Boeing dealt Airbus the first one of a series of blows in November 1996. American Airlines agreed to make Boeing its exclusive aircraft provider for the next 20 years. Boeing had secured comparable 20-year contracts with both Delta as well as Continental by June 1997. Boeing paid $13 billion for competitor McDonnell Douglas in 1997 and owned it. Airbus determined in the early 1990s it was indeed necessary to go big game hunting with something like a plane intended to outperform the Boeing 747-400. The Airbus A380, which first flew in 2000, was based on the plane. The A380 is the leading commercial airplane with 2 decks, with lofty thoughts of flying casinos as well as luxury lounges. Airbus anticipated the jet to be a real game changer. Singapore Airlines began operating the A380 in 2007. On the other hand, the Super Jumbo had a hard time getting orders. Airbus has only sold around 300 A380s since about the early 2000s. Airbus introduced the A350 XWB, a novel long-haul twin-engine wide-body aircraft, in December 2006. XWB is abbreviated for extra wide body. Qatar Airways took delivery of the carbon composite A350 in 2015. Airbus introduced the A320neo, an improved second gen of the A320 featuring redesigned avionics, wings, and engines. Neo refers to the aircraft's new fuel-efficient engines and translate for new engine options. In 2016, Lufthansa introduced the A320neo into service. In 2014, Airbus launched the Neo editions of its famous A330 website for the second time. TAP Air Portugal took delivery of the A330neo in December 2018. In 2017, Boeing and Airbus went toe-to-toe once more when Boeing filed a trade complaint with Bombardier over the sale of its revolutionary C-Series airplane in Canada. Airbus assumed complete management of the C-Series program from Bombardier in July 2018, renaming the breakthrough carbon composite plane the A220. Nevertheless, for Airbus, it hasn't all been plain sailing and new aircrafts. After failing to fulfill a significant order from Emirates that had been promised in early 2018, Airbus stated in February 2019 that the manufacture of its iconic A380 Super Jumbo would end in 2021. Only 251 Airbus A380 aircraft are anticipated to be produced. The revised A320neo series, A320neo, as well as the A220 would be at the forefront of Airbus's narrow-body range as it moves forward. The A350XWB family of planes and the A330neo will lead the company's wide-body line. So, this is all about the Airbus plan and its evolution. Comment and let me know what you think about it.